Okay, all right. Welcome to another Easy Forest. Wow, in today's class, we'll be talking about the psychology behind greed. In today's lecture, we'll look deep into the psychology behind greed. Okay, now, one of the great mistakes many traders do at the beginning of their trading career is to see Forex as a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. Forex is a business, and you should treat it as one. I don't want you to bother yourself with some of those materials online that says how I made $10,000 with $100. I'm not saying it's not possible, but it's not reasonable. Okay? Making $10,000 with $100 is not reasonable. If you enter into this business with such mentality, you cannot last in this business. You cannot last. You cannot last. Okay? And the problem with most traders is too much of YouTube materials, too much of following this, following that, following this, following that. Now you cannot pick actually what you need. I'm not against you having many mentors in this area, but please, any of them that keeps telling you that they make $100, they use $100 to make $10,000, please, I think you should unfollow such kind of mentor because they are not helping you. They are killing your psychology. That is why you have $100, you want to make $1,000 with it in one day. And before you know, you lose that $100 and you will not see any capital to enter into the market. So the first thing you should do, consider Forex as a business, and is a long-term business. It's something that has come to stay. And have the mind that you have come to stay in this market. You have come to stay in this business. That is the first thing you should, that's the first way you should approach this market. Now, when you have done that correctly, when your mindset is settled that this is a business, this is something that will give me money for life, okay? Now, once you have done that, they will now move to the next, which is you must learn to do what? To take your profit when necessary, and you must learn to allow your profit to run when necessary. I'll come again. You must learn to take your profit when necessary and learn to allow the market to run when necessary. Okay. Now, what do I mean by that? Now, just look at your charts, look at your screen. This is a break of structure. This is my entry point. This is my entry point. And this is my target. Let's say, for example, this is my target. My target is somewhere below this structure. Let's say this is my target. And let's assume that this structure was not here. Let's assume that this structure was not here. Okay? And this is my target. This is my target. This particular level is my target. Yeah, this is my target. Now, talking about learn to take your profit early when necessary. Now, if you look at what happened, the market started rejecting from this level. First rejection, second rejection, third rejection. First rejection, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth. Seeing all these rejections is enough to close your trade. But so many traders will say, no, I trust it's going to get to my take profit. And As you are trusting that it will get your take profit, you will see the market reversing and hitting your stop. In that case, you have lost your profit and lost a part of your capital because you fail to understand and know where you're supposed to close your trade. Sometimes when you see such kind of rejection, close the trade and save your profit. The profit, treat it as your money, even though you have not, yes, it's your money. The profit in the market is your money. But not until you close the trade, it is not fully yours. So you get it? So you must do your best when you see rejection against the direction of your trend or against the direction of your trade. Close it and watch out what the market will do. Once the market do it, if you see another entry, you enter into the market and you keep profiting. Okay? Now, looking at the second one, know when to allow the market to what? To run. Okay, now, in this case, let's say this is my entry. This is my entry. Okay, sorry. This is my entry at this candle. This is my entry. And my stop around this level. Okay. Now, knowing when to allow the market to run. Now, you saw what the market was doing. There was no such thing as double or triple or triple rejection like what happened there. What happened there was, you see the market rejecting from this level several times. But if you look at what happened in this particular chart, the market consolidated vertically, forming a pattern, broke through the pattern. That is a confirmation that the market still want to do what? The market still want to trend. You allow the market to move, you just keep moving your stop. You keep moving your stop. You keep moving your stop. Then when the market got to this level, you see another break. This another break. Immediately this market broke. Now you see that the market still want to move. You move your stop. Now this is knowing when to allow the market to trend. Allow the market to keep going. But when you start seeing rejection like this, please close your trade, wait and watch out what the market want to do. Don't assume that it's going to continue. No, close the trade and watch out. So if you know when to allow your market to run and know when to close the market, you have succeeded in guiding your psychology so that you don't assume. Okay. Now, so many people will say that I close my trade, and the market still continue going. I would have taken the profit, but I thought it would still go to my favor, but now reverse. I lost the trade and lost my profit. Now, with what I just showed you now, you can be able to know when to allow the trade to run and when not to allow it to run. I've told you that once you see rejection like this against your trade, please close it and watch out what the market want to do. But once you see a break of structure like this, please know that the market still want to continue. Okay. All right. That's that for today's lecture. In the next lecture, I'll be telling us another thing we need to consider in the psychology behind greed. But this particular one we are considering next can also apply to the psychology behind fear. Okay, so it's going to cover both the psychology behind greed and the psychology behind fear, so that we can have a sound mindset when it comes to trading. Okay. All right. See you in the next lecture.